78 Sports TV here. Salute to the mighty LDBC. Smash the like button, hit the subscribe, turn on your notification bell so you'll be notified when I drop a new video. And if you're digging the video, go ahead and share this joint. All right, Bucks Nation, let's talk about it here, man. So there's been a lot of talk. The Milwaukee Bucks have been in the news for the last couple of weeks, and our name has been attached to these trades involving Jimmy Butler. So I've done videos about the Jimmy Butler situation and why I don't think Jimmy Butler is a good fit for Milwaukee. Now, Bradley Beal name is resurfacing along with Zach LaVine. So let's deal with this first of all. Out of all of these players, Zach LaVine appears to be the most attractive player for us if we're going to trade Khris Middleton and Bobby Portis. All right, and it's imperative that people understand that for the Milwaukee Bucks to receive Bradley Beal or Jimmy Butler, we would have to come off of Khris Middleton, Bobby Portis, and Pat Connaughton, okay? It's imperative that we understand that we're all on the same page. There is no scenario where the Bucks can trade only Khris Middleton and somebody else to get one of these guys. We have to, so the numbers have to work mathematically. Khris Middleton makes $31 million a year. Bobby Portis makes 12-something million. Then you have Bradley Beal making $50 million and Jimmy Butler making close to $50 million. Zach LaVine making about $43 million. Okay, so in order for us to trade for a Jimmy Butler or a Bradley Beal, we would have to not only put Khris Middleton up there, we would have to trade Bobby and Pat Connaughton along with him. The reason why Pat Connaughton has to go is because the Milwaukee Bucks are in the second apron right now, and we're $6 million over salary cap. We need to get rid of Pat Connaughton, who's making like $9 million a year, and he's not doing nothing for us right now anyway. So we need to get rid of him before we can even make any other deals, okay, for any that's going to be legal based on the new CBA rules. So with all that being said, the reports came out that Bradley Beal, the Bucks were interested in Bradley Beal, right? And everybody ran with this stuff, and maybe it's true, maybe it's not. But they said that Bradley Beal was being sought after by the Milwaukee Bucks. Bradley Beal has a horrible contract with the Phoenix Suns. He has a no-trade clause, right? One of the few people in the league with a no-trade clause. And then he's making $50 million a year this year. Next year, he's going to make more, and next year, he's going to make like 50. The year after that, he's going to make like $57 million. So Bradley Beal has the worst contract in basketball for his production, okay? He's giving you 17 points a game this year. He's not happy in Phoenix. He's always hurt, okay? So if we're going to trade Khris Middleton because he's lost a step and he's slow now and he's always hurt, he's not reliable. If we're going to do that, then why would we trade somebody who has done so much for us, and he has great, excellent chemistry with our team? He's a leader of the team. Him and Giannis is peanut butter and jelly when they're on the court together. Why would we give up that for a guy in Bradley Beal who don't play defense either, okay? And I don't believe he's as good offensively as Khris Middleton. I just don't believe it, all right? Not this Bradley Beal. Maybe Bradley Beal a few years ago when he was playing with Russell Westbrook and stuff like that in Washington, but not right now. He's not better than Khris Middleton to me. So I don't think he's going to give us a better production than Khris Middleton. Honestly, I just don't. Khris Middleton is a better passer than Bradley Beal. He's smarter. He makes better decisions on the court. All right, and I think he's a better leader on the court. He will be for the Bucks at least. And now a report comes out now from Chris Haynes. Shout out to Chris Haynes on Twitter. Says that this report about the Bucks being interested in Bradley Beal was fugazi. He says that the connection is non-existent, right? The sources from the Bucks told him personally that the Bucks are not pursuing Bradley Beal. It doesn't make sense. And I'm glad to hear that because it definitely doesn't make sense for us to go after a Bradley Beal. All right. Now, as for Jimmy Butler, let's get back to Jimmy. Jimmy Butler just came off a suspension in Miami and is now suspended again. Miami Heat is suspended him for 2 games. They're supposed to be playing the Bucks tomorrow, but the Bucks are stuck down in New Orleans due to a snowstorm. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure y'all will find a way to blame all the crazy snowstorms on Diddy. Somehow Diddy in prison is working some snow machines or something like that to hide the evidence of the tapes or something. You know, whatever y'all can come up with, conspiracy theory. But anyway, the Bucks are stuck down in New Orleans. So that game was postponed against the Pelicans, and the game against the Heat might get postponed as well at home. But regardless of the fact, Jimmy Butler was supposed to be on the team plane to Milwaukee. He did not join the team plane. He wanted to meet the team in Milwaukee, and meet the team in Milwaukee, and the team saw what he was up to and said, "Nah, we're gonna suspend you." So Jimmy Butler's he has the type of attitude. This is exactly why I don't want him in Milwaukee. Y'all keep pushing for this dude, like, bro. It's when somebody show you who they are, you need to believe them the first time. I know that's hard. We hard-headed, so we don't believe people the first time. What about the second time? What about the third time? You got to believe him the third time. Jimmy Butler showed you who he was in Minnesota. He showed you again who he was in Philly. He was even acting up in Chicago, but he definitely showed you who he is again now in Miami. So what are we supposed to do? We supposed to take on this burden, a 35-year-old who wants to get paid like he's 25, right? A man who's already shown you, proven to you that he will be disconnected from his team. He will pout. He will play games and manipulate the team, play games in the media, walk away from huddles, don't want to be involved, do little stuff like this to get suspended. Once you pay Jimmy Butler his contract, there's no guarantee that this man is going to. He has no incentive to do anything after that point because he's 35 years old. He's just trying to get him another contract so he can retire in a couple years with $100 million. That's all he's trying to do. That's all Jimmy Butler trying to do, right? Jimmy Butler, I don't believe, has the hunger or the discipline to win an NBA championship. Yes, he's a good player and all that kind of stuff, but I'm not here to kiss this man behind or make him feel like he's some type of like we need him or something like that. Jimmy Butler could be an asset to the Milwaukee Bucks if Jimmy Butler, if I knew he really wanted to come here, he wanted to win a championship. He hasn't done anything to show me that's what he wants. You know what I'm saying? Look at what he's doing in Miami. Miami Heat fans was running around here poking their chest out, talking real greasy about how good they was with Jimmy Butler and this and that. Now y'all ready to throw him? Oh, get rid of Jimmy, man. He got to go. I don't want him. I'm tired of him. He got to go. Yeah, you ain't finna throw him on us. Get this dude. I don't want him either. I'm not finna take your. Listen, man. I'm gonna ask all you brothers this: if a woman publicly then cheated on her last 3 husbands publicly, you will be a fool to date this woman. Oh, I'm gonna marry her now. Yeah, might as well. Look, man, I ain't never been married before. This is the most thirstiest move for the Bucks to get Jimmy Butler. Not gonna happen. I don't believe it. I don't believe the Bucks is gonna get Bradley Beal. However, the Zach LaVine trade is actually something that might happen. The Bucks have flirted around with this for a while. I wish it was a situation to where we can get younger and more athletic. If we are going to trade Khris Middleton and Bobby Portis and Pat Connaughton, 3 veterans, right? If we have to trade them, right? If we have to do that, okay, right? But let's not make the mistake we made before, right? Let's stop getting older. We're already the oldest team in the NBA. Let's stop getting older. Look at what Houston is doing. Houston, Ime Udoka has built a fresh young legs, and they're one of the best teams in the league. Look at what OKC has done, a remarkable job. Fresh young legs everywhere, right? I, as a Bucks fan, I like when Doc plays the youngsters. They're going to make mistakes. They're not going to be perfect, but that's okay. I would rather see the youngsters out there playing, learning how to play basketball, learn the game. I like the energy and the intensity that they play with, the high level, high energy. I'm tired of watching the Bucks go out here, running these half-court sets, run up the court slow. We're not pressing pushing the pace or nothing like that. We just look like a slow 1990s basketball team. That's what we look like. Running the triangle offense or something. That's what we look like, right? And sometimes that's fine and dandy. But other times when we play young teams, we get ran off the floor. We play dudes with high energy or the fast guard, like the Knicks with Brunson. Brunson ripping and running all over the place. We got nobody to keep up with him. You know what I'm saying? I don't believe Jimmy Butler at 35 years old helps us. He going to get tired. He going to need time off and all that kind of stuff. Bradley Beal's going to be injured if we trade for him. Zach LaVine, hey, man, I guess, man, you know, he averaging 24 points a game this year. It's no guarantee he's going to bring that to Milwaukee, but whatever, man. I mean, I'd rather have Zach LaVine than Bradley Beal or Jimmy Butler, in my personal opinion. If you're going to trade for one of these guys, I'd rather get the younger of the guys. Zach LaVine is 29 years old. He's averaging 24 points a game. I'd rather have him than somebody like Jimmy Butler who will come here pouting, whining about all this little stuff, gossiping to the media. Milwaukee going to turn into a gossip column, just a mess, okay? And Bradley Beal, you know, he was already talking crazy about the Bucks anyway, because he exposed that the Bucks tried to trade Khris Middleton for him back when a couple years ago, after we won the championship. The Bucks tried to trade Khris Middleton for Bradley Beal then, right? Which is wild, you know what I'm saying? So Bradley Beal already was feeling some type of way about the Bucks. So, and I know Khris Middleton got to be feeling some type of way right now. I know he got to be feeling some type of way, you know what I mean? But it is what it is. The Bucks have a history of trading guys when they have injury problems. We traded Dante DiVincenzo. You know, he has injury problems. You know what I'm saying? The Bucks trade him. He went on to play for other teams. He's doing well for other teams. Guess what? Now he injured again. You know, we traded Malcolm Brogdon. The whole world got mad at us. Oh, man, y'all traded Malcolm Brogdon. Y'all stupid. The Bucks is stupid. I can't believe they gave up Malcolm Brogdon. Y'all should have never gave up Malcolm Brogdon. Y'all should have got rid of Drew Bledsoe. Or Eric Bledsoe. You know what I'm saying? Y'all should have got rid of Eric Bledsoe, not Malcolm Brogdon. Y'all got rid of the wrong one. Malcolm Brogdon had injury problems while the Bucks got rid of him. And then Malcolm Brogdon left the Bucks and had injury problems other places. And so on and so forth. The Bucks will get rid of you if you got injury problems. You know what I mean? They're going to ride with you. You know what I'm saying? The Bucks going to ride with you as long as they can. But, you know, you start getting injury prone, the John Horst going to get rid of you. That's just what he's going to do. I mean, he's shown that that's what he does. So it's no surprise that they're trying to get rid of Khris Middleton because, and I like Khris. I really do. I appreciate what he's done for the team. But you know, the Bucks, if we want to win a championship this year, we're gonna have to get younger. We need some athletic guards, and not guards, but we need somebody athletic at that small forward position. And you know, we just do, man. And we're gonna need a big man. We need somebody because Brook Lopez is good in situations, you know, certain situations. Bobby Portis is excellent in certain situations, but they're both slow. Okay, Bobby can rebound. That's another thing we got to talk about. If we get rid of Bobby Portis, everybody acting like they hate Bobby so much. Oh, I'm sick of Bobby. Okay, cool. You sick of him. Bobby is a walking double-double. And we getting him for $12 million. We getting a double-double. $12 million, okay? We getting Bobby for a steal. And the rest of the league knows it. The next time we get somebody with those numbers that Bobby giving us, we're going to be paying $25, $30 million. Guaranteed. Book it. Bobby took less money to stay with the Bucks several times. He took less money to stay with the Bucks, and this is how we paying him. We trying to trade him off. Okay? So if we trade Bobby and Khris, right? Who gonna do the rebounding? Giannis can't get all them boards by himself. We know Big Brook Lopez ain't finna rebound nothing. Big Brook Lopez get out-rebounded by Dame Dollars. So who finna rebound? This is stuff we got to think about when we just trying to ship off all our players. I mean, look, we was crying. We did all that crying about we need more defense. We need defense. Andre Jackson. We start playing Andre Jackson. He playing defense. Then we start crying about how he don't stretch the floor and he don't do nothing offensively. Like, Lord have mercy. I mean, look, we're not going to have somebody. We're not going to have nobody's perfect. We have to build a team. And in a team, you have different people who play different positions. We cannot have all the guys doing everything. When we start to act like the Laker fans, LeBron James fans. We're not going. Andre Jackson Jr., I'm comfortable with what he's doing right now. He's going to learn. He's playing defense. His offense is going to improve. You know what I'm saying? But when he's on the court, I want him to drive to the basket and get the layups and stuff like that. And if he's open for a three, fine, shoot it. But Giannis, Dame, and Brook Lopez and Taurean Prince, I would rather them be shooting the ball and let Action Jackson do what he got to do defensively. You know what I mean? Now, if we could try to start AJ Green, right? And then get AJ in a bunch of foul trouble early. That's what's going to happen. You start AJ Green, he's going to get in a bunch of foul trouble trying to guard the best player on the other team. They're going to walk him down. Then he's not going to be on the court when we need him to hit the buckets. See what I'm saying? It's a trade-off, man. Andre Jackson Jr. is doing what he's supposed to do, starting for us. I'm happy with that situation. You know what I mean? I just think that what we need to do to improve as a team, we got to trust some of these younger players. Guys like AJ Green, who's young, who's shooting the ball like nobody's business. He needs to be shooting the ball at least 10 times a game. He needs to he got the green light. Shoot that thing 10 times a game. Period. Shoot that thing. That's what AJ Green needs to do. If AJ Green give us 10 field goals a game, 10 attempts, I'm confident he's going to be averaging double figures for this season. He's going to hit timely threes, and that's what we need from AJ Green, okay? Taurean Prince is a bucket. All right, he's a bucket. He's another guy who he's kind of hesitant to shoot. So he picks his spots, and he shoots a great good percentage from the three. But Taurean Prince is a bucket. He got to have more belief in himself. So Giannis and Dame have weapons out there on that court, right? The brother Gary Trent Jr., he's another bucket. He started this season off very slow, and I was mad at Gary Trent. But Gary Trent has turned around. I like Gary Trent a lot. And he's pretty good defensively, solid, and he's a bucket on offense, all right? DeLon Wright, I don't know why he's on the team. I just don't know why he's on the team. I don't know why the Bucks haven't signed Rollins to a contract. Because Rollins right now is on a two-way. We need to get that straightened out immediately because DeLon Wright needs to be gone. He hasn't shown me nothing. I've tried to ride with Marshawn Beauchamp as long as I could. I like Marshawn Beauchamp. I was hoping as a Bucks fan he was going to be good and he was going to show me some so we can have something to look forward to in the future. But Beauchamp, he just lacks the desire and the will to be great, in my opinion. I'm watching Marshawn Beauchamp come out there on the court and I'm rooting. I'm like, okay, Beauchamp, you get in the game. This is your chance. He get up in there. He just moping around. He's not he's not turning up like a youngster's supposed to turn up when they get in the game. And coaches and fans and the owners, they're watching that. They want to see your energy level. That's what I liked about the Nasses. When the Nasses got into the game, people could, people outside Milwaukee can say what they want to say about the Nasses. But the Nasses is a good basketball player. Excuse me. I was about to, get carried away. He's a good basketball player. When we had the Nasses brought energy. As soon as he knew the assignment, man. When he got in that game, he came with the energy. He's an excellent teammate on the bench. He's hyping up everybody. He get up in there. He snatching rebounds. He playing as hard as on defense. He appreciate every minute he get in the game. And that's what we need from Marshawn Beauchamp and everybody else coming off that bench. If we get that type of attitude from the bench guys, man, I'm telling you right now, we can do anything. We can do anything, right? But the problem is we turn it off and on. We're not coming into each game with the same intensity, right? We're not coming into each game with the same intensity. When we played the New York Knicks, that was an embarrassing thrashing we got by the Knicks, right? The Bucks have to come with the same intensity. Now, I'm okay with us losing a game that we played our hardest in, and the other team just beat us. Shots won't fall and whatever. But when we go out there playing lazy style basketball, you deserve to get cooked like that. So it is what it is. But that's my 2 cents on the matter, man. Y'all let me know what y'all think, man. What should the Bucks do right now if we're gonna make some trades? Knowing what I just said, based off the numbers, we have to trade. If we're gonna trade for a big name guy who's making like $50 million a year, in order for the numbers to work, we have to trade Khris Middleton and Bobby Portis and Pat Connaughton. Okay, I'm okay with Pat Connaughton going. And I'm okay with KHRIS going if we get the right pieces back for KHRIS. I don't want to just get rid of KHRIS and mess up our team chemistry, and then we ain't even got nothing. You know what I'm saying? For Bradley Beal, he hurt too. Jimmy Butler, he old too. Come on, bro. I'm tired of these old dudes. We need to get younger. We need to. Oh no, man. The Bucks need to win now. Yeah, we've been saying win now for the last 5 years. We won one championship doing that, and the rest of the time we've been the oldest team in the league. For all this time, we could have just got younger and built around Giannis. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever. That's just my opinion. Let me know what y'all think, though. You know what I'm saying? 78 Sports TV. Salute to the mighty LDBC. Smash that like button, share the video, and above all things, make sure you go sign up to the Patreon, patreon.com/78 Sports TV. Come on over there and get some of that good game, man. You know what I mean? And make sure y'all subscribe to the YouTube channel. We up out of here. Deuces.